Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are all doing well. I have a little update for you on a video that I made yesterday about a tweet that seemed pretty vague from the EA Help account. Now, they have quoted their response pretty much a whole 24 hours later, fully elaborating and explaining what they meant by the update before June 10th. The wording on it was very weird. Simmers didn't know, if they had to update by June 10th, what would happen after, if you wouldn't be allowed to update anymore. But it seems as though it is a little bit better than we thought, though you can't really blame us for jumping to conclusions and assuming the worst with a tweet like this, given the kind of updates and changes The Sims 4 has received recently. So they quote this response just 2 hours ago today, and this was a response to Maple Simmer. You can access the EA app and update your game after June 10th, but you'll have to download the update to play The Sims 4. This is a one-time occurrence, and you should be able to play offline after updating and launching the game. So June 10th is just the deadline for when you will have to have your game updated in order to play. There's nothing negative that's going to happen after June 10th. I definitely think that the original tweet should have been reworded. It is a little confusing, but I will say on the bright side, at least they're saying here that if you miss the date, you can still update your game after. You won't have to re-download all of your stuff again. You won't be locked out. You'll just have to push that update. So if you guys have not updated, of course, I recommend removing your mods, removing your CC, your tray folder, and all of that stuff, backing all of those things up before you push this update. But I will say that I am also happy that this seems to be, by what they're writing here, a one-time occurrence. So they're not going to be forcing updates on you every single update, it seems. I want to at least say for now, I don't know if that's ever going to change in the future, but this seems to just be a one-time thing for the latest update, which I guess is a good thing in a way, because this is a really good update. For once in a while, we do receive a really good update that seems to fix more things than it introduces. And also this update brought us DirectX 11, of course, that is if you opt in. And honestly, I can probably see them doing this, at least forcing this one update, because there's probably a lot of Simmers that are playing many updates behind and reporting bugs and issues for a version of the game that no longer exists. So they're probably honestly partially doing this just so that their bug reports are just more accurate. And honestly, if everyone's game was up to date, I can bet you that the amount of bugs being reported would definitely be a lot less, since a lot of things have been fixed with the latest patch updates. And it also doesn't help if you're also running, 2 or 3 or possibly 4 or more versions behind, and you're also playing on outdated mods. You're more likely going to encounter issues. And of course, some people don't realize that some of the issues they might be receiving are coming from broken mods and custom content interacting with an older version of the game. And they're reporting issues thinking that they're bugs when it's really just issues with mods and CC. So I guess if you can, make sure that your games are updated to the latest version, and also make sure your mods are updated to the latest version as well. That way, if you have any issues, you can report them on Answers HQ, and chances are they likely really are issues with The Sims 4 itself. Also, it was with this update that I'm pretty sure the reward events went out. So of course, another little conspiracy theory that I have is that they want everyone to at least be on this version so that they can see the timed events, and then of course focus on trying to get players in as often as possible to keep the active player count at the absolute highest that it can be. So I feel like there's probably a lot of variables to this. I definitely think it probably has to do with the events thing, and then also just making sure that things that have already been fixed aren't being reported because they've already been fixed in a patch that Simmers haven't updated to, But I wanted to give you an update on that because I definitely think that is good news. The fact that it doesn't seem like they're going to be forcing this with every patch. They're just reinforcing it with this EA update. So better than it happening every single time, but I also don't want to hold my breath because we don't know if they're going to push this in the future. Who knows, maybe one day they might take away the auto updates option in the EA app altogether and just make it so that you have to be on the latest version at all times or you can't play, which in my opinion is stupid. This isn't Fall Guys, this isn't GTA Online. You don't need an online connection at all times to play because it isn't an online game. You play in single player, so I hope that that never happens, but I do want to say that I wouldn't put it past them if they went in that direction. The next thing that I want to talk about is a brand new Sims 4 survey. Before I get into this, I want to give a huge shout out to Simmer Erin for discovering and posting about this on her channel. So this survey seems to be all about events. Now, they just introduced this, so of course, they want us to give them our feedback, and I want you guys to be completely honest. Of course, I'll have a link to the survey down in the description box below, but I'm gonna walk through it here with you, and we're just gonna see what exactly are they asking? What exactly do they want to know? I can't help but think, are events going the way that they hoped? I know that there has been quite the outrage online, and honestly, well-deserved, as I don't think something like this with these mobile-like tactics should be pushed in a single-player game that is available on PC and console. They have an underlined text, "Feel empowered to speak your mind. We appreciate your honest and actionable feedback to help improve the game, and any responses you leave in the survey will be anonymized." How did you become aware of the Happy at Home login event? There are a lot of options here. So there's, social media, blogs, Instagram, articles online, or through a video or a live stream. Please rate your satisfaction with the following. Overall, how satisfied are you with the Happy at Home login event? Overall, how satisfied are you with the rewards? And overall, how satisfied are you with the theme, Happy at Home? How do you feel about the length of the Happy at Home login event? And overall, how much does the Happy at Home login event motivate you to play the game? Please rate your agreement with the following statements. It is clear how to participate in the event. It is clear what rewards I can receive for participation in the event. It is clear how to redeem my rewards for participating in the event, and it is clear how to get additional information about the event. Which reward for the Happy at Home login event are you most interested? Athleisure wear outfit, bullseye dartboard, casual comfort pillow, night sky necklace, the vending machine, fridge, nana can, bar, practice makes perfect trait, serenity hair, and I am not interested in any of these rewards. And there is an option below to please briefly explain your answer above. I mean, if you really want better rewards that aren't mostly just recolors of things we've already received in paid DLC, put I'm not interested and put why. How interested are you in seeing the following things in future events? Events with progression tied to in-game tasks and challenges, pack-specific rewards for events, events with narrative and story elements. Which type of reward would you be most interested to receive in future events? Create a sim, build by character traits, or I'm not interested in future events. Yeah, I made the dumb mistake of selecting my responses before actually taking a screenshot of the page to post for you guys. So you're seeing my responses on this page, and this is truly how I feel. Sorry, not sorry, but hey, I'm just being real here. Not interested in these things. They're not for me. Couldn't give a rat's tail. Do you plan to continue participating in the event? And please briefly explain your answer above. There is one final page asking to please share any additional thoughts that you may have on the Happy at Home login event. And other than that, that is it. The survey is complete. Of course, I will have links to all of this down below, to the new tweet and to the survey. Please take it, give them your true, honest feedback. I mean, if you like it, you like it. Share your thoughts on what you do like and what you don't and how you want them to improve it. And if you think that these are just stupid, then there's nothing wrong with communicating that to them. That's it for me, of course. I want to thank you guys for clicking and watching. Take care and happy life simming. Bye, everyone.